Hi, it's European Cars Collector again. It's my next video here on my YouTube channel. I know it's been a long time since the last time we saw each other. I'm really sorry about that. I was busy working and then I had some serious problems with my health, so I had to go to the hospital. But I feel a little bit better right now, so I am able to record this video for you guys. So I hope you will enjoy it. And today I would like to show you some of my cars from 2010 Upper Deck Baseball box. I actually have Series 1 box. I got it a few days ago and I was thinking about opening this box in front of the camera, but then I realized that it won't be interesting enough for you because we have over 400 cards here, so I don't want to record a long video about that, so I hope you don't mind. And today I will show you some of the base cards from this box and some of the so-called special cards that I found there. So if you know the history of the Upper Deck baseball cards, you will know that in 2010 those trading cards were not authorized by the MLB, because in 2009 MLB sold the license to the Topps company, and well, thanks to that, Upper Deck had to release trading cards look differently than the other ones they were releasing in the past. But I really like those cards. I mean, they look differently, which is good, because when you open a box, you are always looking for something different, something special. So this collection looks pretty nice. Design is different, and I hope you will like those cards just like I like them, because I really like them. I'm a fan of those cards. So let me show you some of the base cards from this box. Here I have a player from the San Francisco Velez. Here you have him. So you have a great photograph in the front, and you have a small photograph here with that player. Of course, name, surname, and only the name of the city. You don't have a full name of the team because, like I told you before, those cards were not authorized by the MLB. And that's how it looks in the back. So you have a little bit of information here, a little bit of stats here, and of course the same photograph but in color, which is great too. So that's how they look. Another player I have here is Jesse Litch, played for Toronto at that time. Another great photograph. Here we have a different photograph, black and white, the same photograph in color, and of course stats and informations here. So that's how they basically looks like. Of course, you will find something like that, team checklist. You will always find 2 players in cards like that, and you will find some names and numbers, so you will be able to know what kind of cards you are missing and what do you need to have to close the collection. And of course, you have some informations here. Again, you don't have a full name of the team, you only have San Francisco checklist. That's how it looks. And another player that I have is Scott Downs, another one from Toronto. Again, great photograph. I really like those photographs. They are very colorful and bright, and you have great situations here. Again, black and white photograph, and of course that's how it looks in the back. Now I have some so-called special cards here, and the first card I found in my box looked like this. 2010 Star Rookie checklist. That's how it looks. Thanks to that, you will know what kind of rookie cards you will be able to find in this box. And the first rookie card I have was Eric Young from, of course, Colorado Rockies. That's how it looks. So It looks a little bit different than those base cards because you have the name, rookie star here, you have some signatures here, and a little bit of graphic. And of course, in the back you will find some information. They are not here, but they are in the center of this card, which is great too. And I also find a lot of great players. I have about 24 rookie cards from this one box, which is cool, really good. And I have some great names. Here we have Michael Bradley from Cleveland Indians. I'm an Indian fan, so I'm really happy about that. So you have Bradley, again, name, surname, some graphic elements, and that's how it looks in the back. And another one I have from those big names that are well known today is Ian Desmond from the Washington Nationals. Here we have him. Yes. And I also have Buster Posey from San Francisco Giants. So here we have Posey. He was trying to hit the ball. And here we have the back of this card. They are pretty nice, and you have a lot of rookie cards in this box, so if you are searching for some rookie cards here, rookie trading cards, you should definitely buy such box because you will be able to find a lot of them. I have, like I told you, I have about probably 24, 23 cards like that. Another one I have only, that's the only one I had from this box, is Pure Heat cards. I have Mark Teixeira here. Here you have him. Yes. Flames. Very colorful. Pretty nice. And here we have a little bit of information about this player. And I also find two cards like that. The first one is All World Justin Monroe from Twins. He played for Twins. Here we have him. As you see, it looks differently than those base cards and those rookie cards. And of course, you will find some information about him. And I also have another one from this series. I have Russell Martin from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Another one from All World Cards. That's how it looks. So you have Planet Earth here and the guy with the bat. You will also find some information here. And another one I found here was Baseball Heroes. Here I have Joe DiMaggio from the New York, of course. He wins the MVP award in 1939. So here we have him. Yes, pretty nice one. It looks like those older cards from the past. Here we have a little bit of information about Joe DiMaggio and the fact that he had this MVP award. And another one is from 1947. He claims to be the third American League MVP award winner. So another one with Joe DiMaggio, right? That's the front, and that's how it looks in the back. And I also have another one from this series. It's Baseball Heroes 20th anniversary, and I have Chipper Jones from Atlanta. Yes, another great player here. Different photographs, design is different, and the bag looks similar. A little bit of information about Chipper Jones. The other one I had from this box is Upper Deck Portraits. 2010. I have Heath Bell here. He was a pitcher, of course. Yes. The bag looks like this. You don't have any informations here and any stats and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit boring, but they tried to do some older looking cards, like those cards from the past, so that's why they probably didn't write anything here, didn't print anything here. And another one from that series I have is Carlos Lee. You probably know this guy, so the back looks the same. Now, there are some great cards with great history, and I am thinking about biography series. That's how they look. Here I have a little bit of information about Tim Lincecum. So you have his photograph, a little description here. As you see, it looks differently than the other ones I'll show you. And here you have a lot of information about this player, which is great. I mean, you can read the story about him, and the same with other ones. Here I have, and I really like this player. I'm a Hudson's fan, so I am really happy that I have this guy here. Tim Hudson, yes, and informations about Hudson, about his 2009 season, which is great too. I mean, I like those cards. I mean, I like cards with a little stories in them, because thanks to that you are able not only to watch those cards, I mean to look at those cards, but you can also read some information, some stories, something interesting, some histories. That's great, because you know, when you only have cards that you can look at and you don't have anything to read, well, it makes them be boring, to be honest with you. Another one I have is Nelson Cruz. It's all about 2009 season, of course. So you have Nelson Cruz here and some stories about this guy. And another one I have here is Torii Hunter. Great photograph, really great. I like this photo. And here you have information. I have about probably about 20 biography cards here. So another one series from this box, that is that you are able to find a lot of cards from this series. The same with the rookie cards, which is great. I mean, I like something different in one box. I like base cards, but they all look the same. So when you find a lot of special cards, it makes you feel that this box is interesting, that it was worth to spend your money, because we have to pay for everything actually. Now I have about 20 ballparks cards, which is something I was really excited about, and I have to say that I really like to look at those cards, because as you know, I live in Europe and I don't have the chance to actually go to the ballpark and see the stadium myself. So the only thing I can do really is to watch it online or at some photographs. So here I have about 20 ballpark cards, which is great, something I was really excited about, like I told you before. So here you have the stadium in Toronto, right? Of course you don't have the full name, thanks to the license, the lack of the license from the MLB, but the picture is great, and you have some information about the stadium, You can also read about the number of World Series championships and stuff like that. So it's really cool. So we have Rogers Center here. Another one I have and I would like to show you is the great photograph from the Baltimore ballpark. It's a cool photograph. You have people walking around, and well, I really like this photograph because actually when you buy trading cards, it's all about the photographs. If you have some boring photograph, you will never like those cards. But if the photograph is interesting and it's able to catch your attention, well, it's something to really be happy about. So here we have Baltimore Stadium, Baltimore Ballpark, and here I have the ballpark in Phoenix, Arizona, of course. Another one in the back. And something I really like, Cincinnati. Yes, great American ballpark. Here you have it, great photograph again. The same one with the Citi Field in New York. Well, when I look at it, I would like to be there. I'm not a New York fan, but I don't have progressive field here in those cars, so I won't show you this. But when I look at those photographs, I would really like to be there. I would really like to go to the game and watch the game myself live, being in the at the ballpark. So they make me well, thanks to them, I would like to be there. Another one, well, actually, sometimes when I look at those cars, those ballparks cars, I have a feeling that they could use, in some cases, they could use a little bit better photographs, because here you have the Oakland Stadium, and well, I'm not very excited about this. I mean, it looks boring. No people, nothing really special here. It looks like the National Stadium here in my country before it was, well, before they build it again. So that's how it looks like. A little bit similarity here. But here you have another great photograph. It's from the Atlanta ballpark. The ballpark in Atlanta. Yes. And let me show you the Nationals Stadium. Yes, in Washington. Good photograph. And I also have for all of you. Oh, again, look at the Miami Stadium. Nothing special really. Looks a little bit, looks boring, to be honest with you. So the same with the Oakland Stadium. But when you look at the Giants Stadium, that's something awesome. Really, great photograph, and I really like Denver photograph. Let me show you. And the Detroit. Here you have Detroit, right? And here you have Denver. Pretty awesome. And I also have Los Angeles, right? Ballpark. Well, it don't look so special. So here we go. That's how those base cards, biography cards, rookie cards, or ballparks cards look like. I also found some super special cards, let's call them that way, in this box. They are not super special from today's perspective, but back in the days they were probably worth much more. So here I have Clayton Richards from the San Diego This card looks the similar as the other base cards, but the only difference is here. I mean, you have gold, you have his name and surname in the gold color, and here you have the number. It's 90 out of 99, and you have the Upper Deck logo in gold color too. But the back is the similar, I mean, looks the same as the other base cards from this box. And I also have the jersey card. Here I have Barry Zito from the San Francisco Giants. I mean, those jersey cards looks the same as the jersey cards from 2008 Upper Deck baseball box, which isn't cool, but actually who cares? I mean, I have the jersey card in this box and I am happy about it. That's how it looks in the back. So pretty nice one, but the same as 2008 and probably 2009 series. So what can I tell you about this 2010 Upper Deck baseball box? Well, I really like those cards. I mean, if you don't mind about this MLB license, you will be happy to have this box in your collection. Well, they look differently and they are pretty entertaining, because if you like to read some informations, if you like to read some stories, histories about players, those cards are for you, because you have a lot of things to read about here. And yeah, I really like those cards, so I would recommend 2010 Upper Deck baseball box for all of you guys out there. And if you love baseball just like I love baseball, you will be happy to have this box in your collection. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. I will be back soon. Bye.